Picture this, two massive orangutans, their reddish-brown fur glistening in the dappled sunlight, locked in an epic battle high above the forest floor. Their powerful arms grasp thick branches as they swing and lunge at each other, their roars echoing through the dense canopy. This isn't just any ordinary squabble, it's a fierce territorial dispute over prime real estate in the lush rainforests of Borneo. Welcome to the high-stakes world of orangutan politics, where the sweetest fruits and the best nesting spots are up for grabs. These gentle giants may seem laid back most of the time, but when it comes to defending their patch of paradise, they transform into formidable warriors of the treetops. Our story begins deep in the heart of the Bornean rainforest, where towering dipterocarp trees stretch towards the sky, their leafy crowns creating a verdant sea of green as far as the eye can see. This is the domain of the orangutan, Earth's largest tree-dwelling mammal and one of our closest living relatives. As we zoom in on a particularly fruit-rich section of the forest, we spot our first contender, a battle-scarred male with impressive cheek pads, a sign of his maturity and dominance. Let's call him Big Red. He's been the undisputed king of this stretch of canopy for years, feasting on the juiciest figs and fattest durians while keeping other males at bay. But today, Big Red's reign is about to be challenged. From the neighboring territory, a younger, equally impressive male has been eyeing Big Red's bountiful domain. This upstart, whom we'll dub Rusty, has grown tired of the slim pickings in his own patch and decided it's time to expand his horizons. As the morning mist lifts and the forest comes alive with the calls of hornbills and gibbons, Rusty makes his move. With astonishing agility for his 200-pound frame, he swings from branch to branch, covering ground quickly as he enters Big Red's territory. The forest seems to hold its breath, sensing the impending clash of titans. Big Red, ever vigilant, spots the intruder from his lofty perch. His eyes narrow, and his lips pull back in a threatening grimace. With a deep guttural roar that sends monkeys scattering and birds taking flight, he announces his presence and his intention to defend what's his. Rusty, undeterred, responds with his own earth-shaking bellow. The gauntlet has been thrown down, and there's no turning back now. What follows is a display of strength and acrobatics that would put any circus performer to shame. The two orangutans circle each other, swaying branches violently as they size up their opponent. Suddenly, Big Red lunges, his massive arms swinging towards Rusty's head. But the younger ape is quick, ducking and retaliating with a powerful kick that sends leaves and twigs raining down to the forest floor. Back and forth they go, grappling and wrestling among the treetops. Their roars and the cracking of branches create a cacophony that drowns out all other forest sounds. Smaller animals wisely keep their distance, while a few curious hornbills perch nearby, watching the spectacle unfold. As the battle rages on, we can't help but marvel at the sheer strength and endurance of these incredible creatures. Orangutans are built for life in the trees. With arms that span up to 8 feet from fingertip to fingertip, these long, powerful limbs allow them to move effortlessly through the canopy and generate tremendous force in their swings and grabs. But this fight isn't just about brute strength. It's a test of strategy, endurance, and willpower. Both males know that controlling this territory means access to the best food sources, which in turn attracts females and increases their chances of passing on their genes. In the world of orangutans, real estate is everything. As the sun climbs higher in the sky, the battle shows no signs of letting up. Big Red's experience and size give him an edge, but Rusty's youth and determination keep him in the fight. They chase each other through the canopy, swinging and leaping with a grace that belies their bulk. At one point, Rusty manages to pin Big Red against the trunk of a massive tree. For a moment, it looks like the tide might be turning, but the older male's years of defending his territory haven't been in vain. With a roar of defiance, he breaks free, sending Rusty tumbling through the branches. The younger orangutan recovers quickly, but it's clear that Big Red's home field advantage is starting to tell. Rusty finds himself being pushed back towards the edge of the territory, his initial confidence waning in the face of Big Red's relentless defense. As the afternoon wears on, the intensity of the fight begins to diminish. Both males are exhausted, their fur matted with sweat and bits of leaves and bark. Rusty, realizing that he's met his match, starts to retreat. Big Red, ever the seasoned warrior, doesn't press his advantage too far. He knows that a cornered opponent can be dangerous, and he's made his point. With a final triumphant roar, Big Red watches as Rusty swings away, disappearing into the depths of the forest. The defender has held his ground, and his territory remains secure, at least for now. As calm returns to the canopy, we're left to reflect on the incredible drama we've just witnessed. This battle, fierce as it was, is just one small part of the complex, social and ecological web that orangutans inhabit. These intelligent, gentle apes spend most of their lives high in the trees, leading largely solitary existences punctuated by occasional social interactions and, yes, territorial disputes. But the world of the orangutan is changing rapidly. Their forest home is shrinking due to deforestation and human encroachment, making these territorial battles all the more crucial. Each patch of intact forests becomes increasingly valuable, a literal lifeline for these endangered great apes. As we leave Big Red to enjoy the fruits of his hard-fought victory, we can't help but wonder about the future of these magnificent creatures. Will there come a day when such epic battles are no longer possible, when the forest canopy no longer echoes with the roars of competing males? The fate of the orangutan, like that of so many species, rests in our hands. By protecting their forest homes and learning to coexist with these remarkable animals, we can ensure that future generations will still have the chance to witness the power, grace, and drama of life in the treetops. As the sun sets on another day in the rainforest, Big Red settles into his nest, high above the ground. Tomorrow will bring new challenges, but for now, he is the undisputed king of his leafy domain, and somewhere out there, Rusty licks his wounds and plans his next move. In the ever-changing world of the orangutan, one thing remains constant: the struggle for survival, played out in the swaying branches of the forest canopy.